Today's review is on the first episode of the new season of The Simpsons. Well, in fact, the 30th season of The Simpsons, titled Bart's Not Dead. Yes, people, it's the 30th season of The Simpsons. Can you believe it? 30 seasons. Next year in 2019 in December will be 30 years since The Simpsons debuted. That is an accomplishment. I forgot that South Park was airing new episodes. Well, I've seen a few episodes of South Park anyways. I really don't care for it that much due to all the raunchiness. So, but anyways, that's besides the point. So before the first episode of the 30th season began, there were clips of episodes of all seasons of The Simpsons shown at the beginning, as they started from season 29 all up into the first season. So they pretty much did it backwards. They count down it backwards, starting at season 29 to season 30 until season 1. And I thought that was pretty cool for them to do that, do it backwards, counting down to the start of the 30th season. So in the first episode of the 30th season, some bullies that hang out with Nelson dare Bart to pull the school's fire alarm to embarrass Lisa. Bart sees an image of Lisa talking from the fire alarm, and he tells the bullies that he won't do it. Wow, Bart actually says he won't pull the fire alarm for the sake of his sister? That's something you don't see every day. So the next day, all the students are looking and talking about Bart as he looks and notices everyone talking about him and staring at him. Then here comes Ralph talking about, "I'm turning my back on you." He turns his back, but then faces Bart in front of him and says, "Hi, Bart." Wait, what happened to you talking about you're going to turn your back on Bart? What happened to that, Ralph? Ralph is one of the most weirdest, strangest, funniest characters of the show. Especially in that Simpsons movie when he said, "I like men now." Bart ends up going to the principal's office. Homer and Marge are there. You think he's probably going to get punished, but Marge is proud of him. Bart asks Homer if he did the right thing. Homer said, of course. Then later he confronts Bart saying he did the wrong thing. Dare is a dare, and he should have done the dare regardless. So the next day, Marge is taking Bart to school. And as they stop at a stoplight, she kisses him all over the place. I mean, my goodness. To the point, of course, classmates of his are on the school bus pointing their finger at him, just laughing. As Nelson laughs at Marge for wearing a seatbelt. Okay, Nelson. I mean, they just laughing. And then Marge says, "Oh, let him laugh, Bart. I'm just so proud of my special little guy. Oh, my special little guy, I'm so proud of you." Okay, Marge, we get it. You're proud of your son. But why couldn't you, like, kiss him all over the place, like, where all his classmates aren't around to see it? Anything can happen. And I know you probably don't care, but come on, Marge. Don't embarrass your son. Bart has enough of it, so he pretty much does another dare. This time, he has to fall off a cliff. One guy that works with Homer asks him if that's his kid. Homer freaks out. Then Lenny dares Homer to not save Bart. Then Homer actually thought that Lenny seriously dared him, as he freaking out thinking, what should I do? Should I save Bart or not? Should I save Bart or not? And then I just loved it how Lenny said, "I was kidding you, idiot. Get your kid." Homer actually thought Lenny dared him. He literally thought Lenny was dead serious. "Homer, what are you doing?" "I was just joking. Seriously? Get your kid, you idiot." Then Homer starts laughing, and he's like, wait, Bart. Bart does the dare, and he unfortunately lands so hard that he ends up unconscious. He ends up in the hospital. He comes out of his coma. Marge is obviously very furious and upset and wants to know why her son would do that. So he pretty much lies, saying he saw heaven, saying that he saw Marge's late father. And it was also funny when Homer said that Bart's on his deathbed, and then Marge says, "He's not on his deathbed." And then Homer says, "I'm talking about the guy before Bart died." It was also funny when Lisa warned Bart about his lies. And then when she tells him to get the door, she sounds like Marge when she says that. Then she stresses her face and her face gets stuck. Some Christian movie producers show up at the Simpsons household as they want to make a movie based on Bart seeing heaven. Everything goes well until Lisa kept bringing up about the lies coming back at Bart. He starts to freak out. He has a dream about being in heaven. He sees his late grandfather, and he also sees Jesus. Bart is afraid that Jesus is going to do something bad to him, but then Jesus tells Bart that he's all about love. And in the letters love, Love, love shows up in his hand. Bart is smiling as he is happy until Jesus beat the crap out of him. And then he lastly kicks him. Jesus, no pun intended. I thought you was all about love, man. So they show up at the award show to see the movie based on Bart seeing heaven. Lisa was not happy about the woman portraying her. Later that night, Bart tells Marge that he lied. Homer acts and pretends like he had no clue, like, oh my god! Everyone agreed that they should tell the truth. Homer suggests that they should wait after the award show. Bart, Lisa, and Marge all say no. But then he tries to convince them to wait after the war show again. And then Marge says, we said no! Marge, he knows that you said no. He knows. He just really wants to get that award. So he tells the truth. Lisa brings a bowl of ice cream for her and Bart to eat on top of the roof. Bart asks Lisa if God will ever forgive him. Lisa tells him, well, if there is a God, from what I know, I'm sure that there is a God that will have remorse. Then, as the episode is coming to an end, Bart is seen as an adult in heaven, and he meets up with Homer. And you know how Homer is with his whispering, this place is so boring. I'm getting out of here. But Homer takes his halo off and his white gown as he's in nothing but his underwear. And then he begs some guy where he's at Hindu heaven to please take him back to Earth. And he has two choices to make, and Homer chooses to be a turtle. I mean, hey, I guess you can't blame Homer. If you in a place where it's so boring and there's nothing really else exciting to do or anything new, I guess you might as well go back to Earth and be a turtle or whatever. Dang, why they have to make heaven so boring? Poor Homer. So this is my review on the Simpsons first episode of the 30th season, Bart's Not Dead. Tell me your thoughts on the episode. Did you enjoy it? Did you thought the episode was good and very funny? I thought it was funny. Very funny moments. All right, see you later.